On 15th August 1947, India gained independence from British rule after a long and arduous struggle. This was a momentous occasion for the Indian people, and it marked the beginning of a new era of self-determination and nation-building. In this video, we will take a look at the key events that took place in the years following India's independence. We will discuss the challenges that the new nation faced, as well as the progress that it made. In the years leading up to independence, Hindu and Muslim leaders had been unable to agree on a power-sharing arrangement for a united India. As a result, the British decided to partition the country into two separate nations, one for Hindus and one for Muslims. The partition was carried out on 15th August 1947, the same day that India gained independence. It was a chaotic and violent process, and millions of people were forced to flee their homes. The new Indian nation faced a number of challenges in the early years of its independence. One of the most pressing challenges was the task of rebuilding the economy. The British had left India in a state of economic ruin. Millions of people were unemployed and the country was facing a severe food shortage. The Indian government also had to address the problem of social inequality. The caste system was still deeply entrenched in Indian society and millions of people were in poverty. Despite the challenges that it faced, India made significant progress in the years following independence. The government launched a number of initiatives to boost the economy and improve the lives of its citizens. One of the most important initiatives was the 5-year plans. These plans were aimed at industrializing the country and improving its agricultural productivity. The 5-year plans were successful in boosting economic growth and reducing poverty. The Indian government also made significant investments in education and healthcare. As a result, literacy rates and life expectancy increased dramatically. India also played an increasingly important role in the global community in the years following independence. India was one of the founding members of the United Nations, and it played a leading role in the non-aligned movement. India also developed close ties with the Soviet Union and other socialist countries. India also played a key role in the Cold War, as it tried to maintain its neutrality and independence. The years following India's independence were a time of great change and challenge. However, India made significant progress during this period. The country's economy grew rapidly, and the lives of its citizens improved significantly. India also played an increasingly important role in the global community. In addition to the partition and the challenges and progress of the early post-independence period, there are a number of other important events that took place in India since 15th August 1947. These include times the adoption of the Indian Constitution in 1950, times the Green Revolution of the 1960s and 1970s, times the Indo-Pakistani War of 1971, times the rise of the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, in the 1990s, times the liberalization of the Indian economy in the 1990s, times the 2008 Mumbai terrorist attacks, times the election of Narendra Modi as Prime Minister in 2014. These are just a few of the many important events that have taken place in India since independence. India has come a long way since 1947, and it is now one of the world's leading economies and democracies. Thank you for watching video. Please subscribe the channel and share the video.